Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari
Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradari Jaya Girivaradari
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 Yashodanandana Prajajana Ranjana
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 Yamuna Dira Vanachari
Yamuna Tira Vanachari
Yamuna Dira Vanachari
Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada श्री राधा कृष्ण कन्हैया की जय जय गौ सीतनाथ प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल all glories to Samudravati Hare Krishna all glories to Samudravati Hare Krishna all glories to Samudravati Hare Krishna all glories to Guru Gauranga all glories to Prabhupada jai gau सीतनाथ प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Jai Shri Krishna We welcome you all for this Sunday evening Love Feast program of ISKCON.
Stouffville. Weather is a little gloomy. Is it because of that members are on their way, slow, whatever it is, we don't know. Anyway, today we will read from Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, from the chapter 6 and text 37. Prabhuji, in a yellow binder, what is the page number, if you can kindly? 290. 290 from the yellow binder of Bhagavad Gita. The sloka goes like this. Please repeat after me. Arjuna Vacha.
Arjuna Vacha.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Yoga Chalita Manasaha.
Yogachalita manasaha.
Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim.
Aprapya yoga samsiddhim.
Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati.
Kam gatim Krishna gacchati.
Arjuna Vacha.
Arjuna Vacha.
Ayatiha Shraddhayopeto.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Yogi Chalita Manasaha.
Yogachalita manasaha.
Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim.
Aprapya yoga samsiddhim.
Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati.
Kam gatim Krishna gacchati.
Arjuna Vacha.
Arjuna Vacha.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Yogi Chalita Manasaha.
Yogachalita manasaha.
Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim.
Aprapya yoga samsiddhim.
Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati.
Kam gatim Krishna gacchati.
Arjuna Vacha.
Arjuna Vacha.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Yoga Chalita Manasaha.
Yogachalita manasaha.
Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim.
Aprapya yoga samsiddhim.
Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati.
Kam gatim Krishna gacchati.
Prabhu.
Arjuna Vacha.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Yoga Chalita Manasaha.
Yoga Chalita Manasaha.
Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim.
Aprapya yoga samsiddhim.
Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati.
Kam gatim Krishna gacchati.
Arjuna Vacha.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Yoga Chalita Manasaha.
Yoga Chalita manasaha.
Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim.
Aprapya yoga samsiddhim.
Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati.
Kam gatim Krishna gacchati.
अर्जुन उवाच
Arjuna Vacha.
अयति श्रद्धयोपेतो
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
योगचलितमानसः
Yoga Chalita Manasaha.
अप्राप्यं योगसंसिद्धिं
Aprapya yoga samsiddhim.
कां गतिं कृष्ण गच्छति
Kam gatim Krishna gacchati. Arjuna Vacha.
Arjuna Vacha.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Yoga Chalita manasaha.
Yoga Chalita Manasaha.
Aprapya yoga samsiddhim.
Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim.
Kam gatim Krishna gacchati.
Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati.
Arjuna Vacha.
Arjuna Vacha.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Ayati Shraddhayopeto.
Yoga Chalita
योगाचलितमानसः
प्राप्य योग संसिद्धिम्
अप्राप्य योग संसिद्धिम्
काम गतिं कृष्ण
कां गतिं कृष्ण
गच्छति
गच्छति.
Arjuna said,
Arjuna said,
"O Krishna, what is the destination of the unsuccessful transcendentalist who in the beginning takes to the process of self-realization with faith, but who later desists due to worldly mindedness and thus does not attain perfection in mysticisms?" So what is the number in yellow binder?
4290.
Mataji, it is 290. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The path of self-realization or mysticism is described in Bhagavad Gita. The basic principle of self-realization is knowledge that the living entity is not this material body, but that he is different from it, and that is happiness is eternal life. That is happiness in eternal life. Bliss and knowledge, these are transcendental, beyond both body and mind. Self-realization is sought by the path of knowledge, by the practice of the eightfold system, or by Bhakti Yoga. In each of these processes, one has to realize the constitutional position of the living entity, his relationship with God, and the activities whereby he can re-establish the lost link and achieve the highest perfectional stage of Krishna consciousness. Following any of the above mentioned three methods, one is sure to reach the supreme goal sooner or later. This was asserted by the Lord in the second chapter. Even if a little endeavor on the transcendental path offers a great hope for deliverance. Out of these three methods, the path of Bhakti Yoga is especially suitable for this age because it is the most direct method of God realization. To be doubly assured, Arjuna is asking Lord Krishna to confirm his former statement. One may sincerely accept the path of self-realization, but the process of cultivation of knowledge and the practice of Eightfold Yoga system are generally very difficult for this age. Therefore, despite constant endeavor, one may fail for many reasons. First of all, one may not be sufficiently serious about the following the process. To pursue the transcendental path is more or less to declare war on the illusory energy. Consequently, whenever a person tries to escape the clutches of the illusory energy, she tries to defeat the practitioner by various allurements. A conditioned soul is already allured by the modes of material energy, and there is every chance of being allured again even while performing transcendental disciplines. This is called Yogi Chalita Manasaha. Deviation from the transcendental path, Arjuna is inquisitive to know the results of deviation from the path of self-realization. Hare Krishna. This is a
one more nectarian question asked by Arjuna, highly exalted, advanced personality, in the midst of the war of Kurukshetra, where Krishna, he explained in the previous chapters, he spoke about Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga. Then in the 6th chapter, he is explaining in detail about the Dhyana Yoga. So if you go back from the page number, the text 33, he asked the question connected with the mind. We spoke from last 4-5 weeks, continuously connected with the mind. The mind is so wavering, how we can control it. So Arjuna is asked very nice, wonderful questions. And like 33 says, "O Madhusuna, the system of yoga which you have summarized appears impractical and unendurable to me, but the mind is restless and unsteady," he said in 33. Then again he goes on 34, "Chanchalam he manah Krishna," and he clearly says, "Pramati balavat tridam tasyaham nigraham mani vayureva so tushkaram." He clearly says on 34. So he says, "For the mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and is very strong. O Krishna, to subdue it, I think, is more difficult than controlling the wind." That's what he says in 34. In 35, in Bhagavan, he gives the answer for those questions. Okay? That is where he says, "Asamshayam mahabaho manodurnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagena chakrahyati." He clearly says. So in this, the essence of that is, it is very difficult, he accepted. It's very difficult to control the mind. But there is a way out. If you practice, the detachment will take place automatically. So he clearly says that. Now, Arjuna shifted slightly over there. So Krishna again, he continues in the answers in 36 also. "For one whose mind is unbridled, self-realization is a difficult work. If you keep mind wavering, it's a very difficult to, for the self-realization. Self-realization, the basic of the self-realization is what? Anybody? Just now we read that. What is the basic of the self-realization?
I'm not this body, I'm the soul.
Correct.
I'm the spirit soul. I'm not this.
See, the basic of the self-realization, I am not this body, I am a spirit soul. Aham Brahmasmi. So that is the basic thing which we have to understand. But if the mind is wavering, you cannot fix for that particular statement to understand it properly. This is very difficult. Okay? So that's why he said, "But he whose mind is a controlled," he also gives the answer, "one who is a controlled mind and who strives by appropriate means is assured of success," Krishna says. He properly, if he practices as per the authoritative scripture and with association of devotees guided, and if you practice it properly, and it is assured your success. That is my opinion, Krishna says. Okay? Now Arjuna, today's shloka, next another 3 shloka, if we talk about 37, 38 and 39, these 3 shlokas, Arjuna asks a totally different type of a question. See, it is so difficult, right? Abhyasa, practice, continuously you have to practice. We don't know how many thousands but we have to practice. But Krishna, he provides an opportunity for that if you start practicing now. Okay? So in these practices, what will happen? Sometimes the allurement of Maya is so strong. Before the allurement of Maya, we are all controlled under the modes of modes. We all know that. What is modes?
3 modes of
What is modes? Prabhuji, of all the yoga, bhakti yoga. Prabhuji, what's the modes?
3 modes.
What is these 3 modes is all about?
Attachment.
Huh?
Attachment, Maya.
gunas.
Gunas. See?
See?
What is these 3 modes?
Distraction.
Yeah. These 3 modes are controlling us. Now, anybody can name what is this 3 modes?
Mode of goodness,
Huh?
mode of goodness, mode of
Huh?
mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. In other words, sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna.
See, these are the basics. If basics are correct, when we go further up, we'll understand much more clearer. It is like, the dust accumulated mirror. If you wipe it up properly, then you can see your image. Likewise, all these basics, if you understand properly, what is our existence, why we have come here, what is our constitutional position, everything we'll understand very clearly. If we don't understand the basics, it is very difficult, very, very difficult. We were repeating text after text after text about the three modes. It is coming regularly. Because why Prabhupada he gives all this explanation is, we should not forget. He wanted to get rid what we have, that common thing like I, me. He wanted to get rid of that. That is the biggest hurdle everybody is facing. Okay? That is why he gives that. Try to understand. Once again I tell you, the day when we are all as a Jivatmas, when we came out from the embryo of our mother, immediately we are caught under the three modes of material nature, specifically mode of passion, Rajoguna. Tamo, Rajo, Sattvic Guna, these are the three gunas are controlling the entire creation. All living entities are under the control of these three modes. Okay? Because of our desires. So, that is why here, the modes are extremely strong. Because of that, it is very difficult for the practitioner. Immediately three modes will put us down. We are fighting against the three modes. Who? People who are practicing Krishna consciousness. Today, for half an hour, we might have understood very nicely. As soon as we get into the house, there are so many different type of problems, mental concoction, so many things which comes in. Whatever we have read, everything we'll forget in a second. So this is what it happens. So three modes are extremely strong. It is so strong it is. That is how to overcome. The question rises. Many speakers in the senior devotees, they have explained, to overcome the three modes of material nature, first one is association of devotees. Association of like-minded devotees who are serious in Krishna consciousness, who understood that I am spirit soul, not this body. And he sees everybody equally in that particular process. Vidya vinyasam pane brahmani gavesini suni chaiva cha pakecha panditas krishna. He sees everybody equally. That quality we have to develop it by taking the support of the association of devotees, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. Then we will rise automatically, we will understand many things will open up. Okay? That's the thing. And so, further up when we go there, here he says, Arjuna says, with all this difficulty, three modes influences is so strong. Apart from this allurement of Maya, Maya is also, scanning us so many problems, grahastha problem, work problem, varieties of problem, like our Prabhu got, a company's problem. He has sent from there to here, too many problems, but still he is overcome and he is here. This is the greatest example. Correct, no, Prabhu? Prabhu, with all the difficulties, whatever said and done, he is here. Otherwise, Prabhu will ask me, where Prabhu, you are not here. I am requesting. Correct, no, Prabhu? Huh? See, this is the thing. This is determination. This is a great determination. And this determination, by practicing, it will come. There is also one shloka in Bhagavad Gita. It says, what is that shloka, Prabhu? Yeah, I'm also old, I'm forgetting so many things. Yeshanta gata papam jananam punya karmanam te bandha moha nirmukta bhajatam bhajatam dadavrata. So there it says, Prabhuji and all people who are all here, okay, we have done something past, very good karmas, pious activities, we are involved very strongly. So many bus we have done that. And finally, when we came to this particular current life, we have a life, we are practicing Krishna consciousness, Radhavrata, with determination, with a strong determination. So that is our Yogan Prabhu said, with a strong determination, he is taken a Brahminical initiation. He wants it, I want to know everything. Radhavrata. Serious, this is very serious. No joke. If you don't have that kind of a Radhavrata determination, it is extremely difficult to advance in Krishna consciousness. Now, what will happen if a Prabhu is not able to complete a pure Krishna conscious properly in this lifetime? What will happen?
Carried out to the next birth.
That is a question Arjuna is asking to Supreme Personality of Godhead in this particular shloka, that is 7. Okay? Now, what he says, oh Krishna, what is the destination of unsuccessful transcendentalist? Unsuccessful transcendentalist. Transcendentalist who is practicing, who has gone beyond the 3 modes of material nature, who has gone beyond the Tamo, Rajo and Sattvika Guna. And if he is not able to complete the pure Krishna consciousness, he is not able to take the supremacy of the nectar, what will happen to him? What, everything will go away? Whatever you have practiced completely? Huh? So his question is like that. Next 3 text is entirely connected with this. He talks about in detail. And I think 40, the Supreme Lord, he gives the answer for that. Okay? So we'll stick to this particular shloka. And the next week, whoever the speaker, he's going to explain it a little more in detail that. So I'm giving the basics and I'm giving the foundation so that you can understand the next 3 shlokas properly. Okay? Now here, in this particular shloka, the path of self-realization. I asked this question before also. Try to understand what is self-realization. Self-realization, as we have discussed it, we are not this body. The basics of that, we are not this body, we are spirit soul. Okay? And the second point which we have to understand is, when we say we are not this body, we are spirit soul, and our spirit soul, we as a spirit soul, we are part and parcel of Supreme Personality of God. I'm giving answers directly now. The constitutional position of a spirit soul is a servant of the Lord. Got it? Krishna, the original personality, the Supreme Lord, is full in all respect. He is full in all respect. For him, no need of any external support. Because he is a Bhagavan himself. He is a self-sufficient. He is a Atma Rama. He is self-sufficient. But whereas we are dependent, we require something. And if we want to come to that quality of the self-sufficient, we have to be dependent on the Supreme Lord. But unfortunate thing is, we wanted to enjoy kind of an attitude we have developed because of the polluted desire. So that is why he created this material world. We are all here to enjoy ourselves without Krishna's influence. So we wanted a nice job. We wanted a good paying job. We want to take our children. We want to take our wife. We wanted a nice wife. We want nice children. We wanted nice, beautiful building, cars, whatnot. And side by side, this Maya is there, no? Maya, the external potency of Krishna, he gives many allurements. I want that, I want this. Very attractive things, like a car seat, it plays in front of you. Automatically will get attracted. We are practicing Krishna conscious. In the meantime, for practitioner, it says in this text, right? For the practitioner, it gives all the kind of allurements, attractions, so that you can deviate. If you deviate it, whatever you have practiced for a quite long time, then what is going to happen to that? That is a question which Arjuna is asking now. Now the answers will come after that in the next another 40th shloka, I think Krishna really answers. So what exactly we have to understand is, in this three, whoever is not read, they can read it once again. In the three, three methods or categories which is explained here in the first paragraph. That is basically the, one is karma yoga, jnana yoga, and finally is the bhakti yoga. So in the jnana yoga, the ashtanga yoga which is there, it is all connected with the jnana yoga. It's a very difficult process, very, very difficult process. But in the previous yugas, some of the very advanced personalities, they were very successful in that. But this is not supported or encouraged in this age of Kali. Kali, the lifespan is very short and extremely difficult to practice all this. We cannot go and sit in Himalaya or in some isolated location, practice all this. Controlling mind, senses, it is not that easy. It is very difficult. So that is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Swayam Krishna himself, he came down to this material world and he gives the solution for this. And in that solution, he says, why you have to take all this cumbersome process of practicing, go to the isolated location. It's a very difficult one. So the simplest process is Harinama. Harinama is the simplest process. It doesn't have any rules and regulation, too many rules and regulation. Like how the Ashtanga Yoga they have like that. So he simply chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He says, and he gave it is there in the Kathopanishad very clearly. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Iva Kevalam, Kalau Nasteva, Nasteva, Gatir Anita. He says, there is no other way. There is no other way. There is no other way. Only Harinam. Only Harinam. In this world, no yaga, yajnadis, tapasya, all kind of stuff, nothing will work. It's very difficult. And this practice of this Ashtanga Yoga, forget about it, is impossible. Next to impossible. That is the situation. But the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it is not that very difficult. Because of that, what happened? There are two things. One is advantage, one is a disadvantage also. Advantage is very simple and very easy. People who got faith with association of devotees, they can practice, they can advance in pure Krishna consciousness. Probably in this lifetime, they'll go back to God. Okay? The disadvantage is that people who are totally drowned in this material modes of material nature, and if they don't believe, they don't have any faith in this, they don't practice it. They'll go day by day, they will go day by day deep down in the darkest region of the creation. That's what Krishna says. He has given the solution. He has given the amrita. He has given the nectar. It is there right in front of you. If you don't take it, what will happen? You are the loser. Because choice is yours. Krishna has given that freedom for you to choose. Right? You want this or that. You want a multi-million dollar building, or you wanted the Amrita here. Which one you want? It is like a Duryodhana. He wanted a Narayani Sena. I don't go into Narayani Sena. Whereas Arjuna, who was sitting next to lotus feet of Krishna, he is not worried about what he is asking, isn't it? So he says, what do you want, Arjuna? And Arjuna says, I want you. I want your support. That's it. Now tell me, in the Kurukshetra Vana, who is the winner? We all know that, right? They had around 12 Akshohini Sainya, and he had only 6. And they got all Maha Gatangatis, Bhishmadeva, Dronacharya, Krupacharya, highly advanced personalities. Nobody can stop in the three world to Bhishma. Such personality, forcefully they have to lose it to against Arjuna, his own grandson. How is it possible? Because the Dharma Samstapaka, the original Lord, was with Arjuna. From these are the lessons which we have to understand. And whatever the material enjoyment which we are doing it, that is not ultimate. That comes and goes, that comes and goes. Today millionaire, Prabhupada says, that today is a multi-millionaire. Tomorrow we don't know, his karma's reactions, takes away all those things, he'll become a pauper. Correct, Prabhu? Prabhupada says that he'll become a pauper. That's what has happened in so many multi-millionaires here in US. Why in US, in India, and so many other locations, worldwide. So, we have to be extremely careful. God has given a special intelligence for human being. And this intelligence he has not given to the other living entities like animal. They have got certain intelligence to survive. But they cannot read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Is it? You expect a dog or a cat can read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Is it possible? Only people who are desirous, I want to know on the basics of the self-realization, who am I? From where I have come? What will happen to me next? Where I will go after this life? These are the serious questions should be asked to ourselves. Then Bhagavad Gita will exist in front of you and it gives all the answers. You ask any question, there is a clear-cut answer in Bhagavad Gita. So that's the thing. So, in a simple words, it is like this. I'll also give one examples. I didn't say Swaminathan Prabhu here. There was one Leelas which I wanted to explain to you. We all know Hiranyakashipu, right? Who is Hiranyakashipu?
Prahlad's father.
Prahlad's father. So, Hiranyakashipu is a highly advanced yogic expert. Highly advanced. So, he was wanted so many things. So, what he has done, he has gone to an isolated Mandara mountain somewhere, and he has gone there. He started doing tapasya. Because he's a yoga expert, all Ashtanga yoga expert. So as he started practicing, he was standing on a toe for years together on the toe and holding both the hands to the up, and he was praying to Lord Brahma. That intensity, as the day passes, it was increasing and increasing. Whole material world started shaking. Why? He is able to control the life airs within. He is expert. The life air which is, the whole world has got life airs, try to understand. He is able to control that. And because of that, what happened? All the chara activities, whatever it is happening, everything came to standstill. All the demigods, everybody is scared, what is going to happen like, and they have gone to Brahma. Please Brahma, I think the time has come, you have to go. You have to go and talk to the demon Hiranyakashipu. So finally Hiranyakashipu saw the presence of the Brahma. Brahma came in immediately, and whatever we know that whatever is a big list of requirement was there, all the list of requirements, everybody knows, no? Big list of requirements. I should not die like this, I should not die, all kind of stuff he asked to Kaksha. Brahma said, okay, tatastu everything. He said, I want to be immortal. How can it be? I myself is not immortal, how can I give that? Brahma himself one fine day has to accept the next body. That is, I can't do that. But all other things, whatever you are asking me, okay, ask. Now, after all this over, Bhakta Prahlad, he had a discussion with the Supreme Lord, Lord Narasimhadev. When the Supreme Lord asked, please eyes closed, please sit down, be comfortable, relax. So, Bhakta Prahlad, when he had a discussion after Hiranyakashipu was killed by Narasimhadev, there was a discussion. Nobody is not ready to go in front of the Narasimhadev. Finally, with the guidance of Brahmadev, Prahlad gone, the fearless person, Prahlad has gone, and he glorified Narasimhadev very nicely. Narasimhadev was very happy. He has become cooled down. All his anger, everything is gone in seconds. So he asked Prahlad Maharaj, tell me, what do you want? I am ready to give you everything for you. What is Brahma? Nothing. I can give you bigger than a Brahma Loka. How many lokas you want? Everything I'll give you. You name it, you will get it. It is like that. You know what Prahlada said? Anybody remember? Okay, for your benefit, I'll tell you. My father?
Moksha for his father. Only moksha for his father.
That's different. No, he is asking all the material appearances. He is offering material appearances to Prahlad. Prahlad says, my father, Hiranyakashipu, he is a so powerful demon king who is controlling all the three worlds. With his one eyebrow, if he sees like this, demigods were shivering. Demigods are shivering. Indra, Chandra, they'll disappear just like that. They were so scared of Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu got so much of opulence, nobody in the three world never experienced that. He had everything. Such personality is killed in 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Tavakara Kamalavare, literally ripped out of his intestines. After seeing all this, you expect me to ask for any material benefits? What is the use of this material benefit which is never going to support me? And he requests the Supreme Lord, see that I should not have any material desire in my heart. I want to simply serve my spiritual master. Who is his spiritual master? Anybody? Who is his spiritual master?
Govinda.
Govinda? Govinda is the Supreme Lord.
Guru Narada Muni.
Narada Muni.
Narada.
Narada Maharshi is the spiritual master of Bhakta Prahlad. He is a king of the devotee. So that is what he asked. So such a yogic expert in the yoga practice, if they are not able to realize the Supreme Personality of Godhead, what kind of a Hatha Yoga is this? It's a failure. Is it not? Then again there is one more example of the Leela. Vishwamitra. Heard of Vishwamitra? Vishwamitra, one more great Brahmana Rishi, very advanced personality, very highly yogic expert. Is one more yogic expert. He was practicing, the intensity was so strong. Who's scared of Vishwamitra? Anybody? Who's scared of Vishwamitra? Now, what's the difference in the demigod level and the way he's practicing? Somebody else they were scared.
Indra.
Correct. Indra. Indra always is tensed with his seat. Indra always worried about his seat. Devendra is the king of Devaloka. Where my seat will go away, he is always scared of that. So here Vishwamitra, the way he is practicing it, oh my God, if he takes my seat, what will happen? My job is gone. So what he planned, how he planned? He sent Menaka. Menaka allure him. Menaka, see, you also have to understand, this material world, we say 4 regulative principle, right? Majority, 99% of the people, they are not able to follow the 4 regulative principle. One of the thing is illicit sex or attraction to the opposite sex. It's very strong in this material world. It's very, very strong. So those time also when Vishwamitra was following the Ashtanga Yoga so intensely, and the Menaka, of course, these all the celestial girls are 1,000 and 1,000 times are beautiful then all the material girls, whatever you say. So this Menaka, she came down under the instruction of Indra. So she was dancing in front of Vishwamitra. Her ankle bell, when he heard that, his tapasya broke. His tapasya cut off immediately. So, what we have to understand here, what will happen? The question again back to square A, Arjuna is asking, what will happen to me? His allurement is take place. The worldly mindedness, if it get attacks, what will happen to me? I'm failure. I've practiced for so many years in Krishna consciousness. All of a sudden, something has happened like this attraction. So, what is going to, what is my goal of life? Everything is shattered. So, then what will happen? This Vishwamitra, that is because of the lusty desire, he fell down immediately. So he got married. There's a big other Leela. Okay, he got so many children. It's all fine. There's a Menaka thing. Then again, Vishwamitra is understood where I have made a great blunder. Then he was very angry on Indra. So then again he started practice Ashtanga Yoga. Again he's become very, very intense. And these things is going on. Again Indra was worried. Again Indra was tensed. Oh my God, what I had to do? So he's worried. This time what Indra makes, he sent Ramba. This one is Ramba, she came in. It's all because of this thing, Again he fell for that and he was very angry, he put a curse on that and all kind of a big story. To cut short, 2 times. One is lusty desire. The second, when Ramba came in, he gave a sharp for a thing and was angry. Anger was there. Because see, one is lusty desire, second anger, again fell down. The purpose of the yoga, dhyana yoga, which is there, to control the senses, and the mind. That has not happened. Later on, he understood what defect he had. He overcome that and he's become successful in the yoga. You got the answer. So again he practiced it, Abhyasa Yoga Yuktena. Abhyasa. That's the thing. So Abhyasa. Likewise, this is all successfully they moved on. So these are the 2 stories which we have to remember. There are so many. If we enter into Bhagavatam, there are so many. But these are some of the things which comes immediately. How we have to understand this? We have to follow the Bhakta Prahlada, a great devotee. How successful he is. How his determination, how much strong he was. So these are the things which we have to understand. We got another 5 more minutes. And the basic thing in one simple line, if you want to understand this particular sloka, there he is explained, Srila Prabhupada was explaining about Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga. So these, whoever the practitioner, these are the authorized ones. If we practice intensely, today or maybe after million years, we will understand Supreme Personality of God. That's first one. So the Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga, after a mature stage, it has to get into the Bhakti Yoga. If you don't get into the Bhakti Yoga and if you don't understand Supreme Personality of Godhead, whatever you have practiced is a waste. Okay? This is what it happens. So you have to enter into the Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga is a direct process. To understand Supreme Personality of Godhead. It leads one, it takes one out of the material world to the spiritual realm. There is only one yoga, that is Bhakti Yoga. Okay? That will take. So Bhakti Yoga is a series. Now for all your information, we are sitting here to practice Bhakti Yoga. You have to understand very clearly. Krishna Conscious, International Society for Krishna Conscious preaches 100% pure Krishna consciousness, 100% spiritualities, no deviations. and a simple mode what Krishna has given, like a chanting of Hare Krishna. Is it difficult to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and come to the temple and take the darshan of the Lord and offer obeisances to him and dance in front of Krishna and take a Mahaprasad? Is it difficult for us? I'm asking this question to me also, not only for you. Is it difficult for us to make time at 2-3 hours time every weekend and come over here and practice Krishna consciousness and understand the process of Krishna consciousness with devotees? Take the support of the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Is it difficult for us? We have so many thousands and thousands of commitment in the material world to fulfill our desires, isn't it? Desires will flow like the waves on the ocean. 3 hours is required. Come down. My sincere request, come down every weekend. Whatever the question, if possible to, if you're not able to remember that, write it down. Come here, associate with the devotee. We have got a wonderful devotees here. Wonderful, very nice devotees here who are practicing Krishna consciousness very nicely. They get up early morning, 4:30, and they chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 16 rounds plus. And they are praying for you all. And those devotees, they are all praying for you all, for your upliftment. And they read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, scrutinizingly, in depth they are going in. Any questions, please ask them. They will help you, they will guide you. This is your community. This is the greatest advantage for all of us. Okay. I will end here. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Any questions are there? Any comments? Please. This is our community, it's our family. Hare Krishna. Yes,
Prabhu, thank you for bringing back to the basics, like I being new in this process. You talked about those 3 gunas. Can you elaborate a little more on that, though it's not directly related to today's theme, but those 3 gunas you talked about, Rajoguna, Satoguna,
yes.
Tamoguna, please.
Prabhu, this goes very simple it is. See, way back, I'll give you the background how the thing like. Krishna has got innumerable energies, unlimited energies. So, there are 3 main energies. Okay, one is the internal energy, Krishna's internal potency. We can say internal potency or energy. Okay, and the second is a marginal energy. Okay, third is the external energy. We are all the living entities in this material world. We belong to marginal energy. The difference between the internal energy is the Supreme Personality of God Himself. For the Lord and us, what is the difference? The difference with the Supreme Personality of Godhead and us is very simple. Okay?
Forgetfulness.
Huh?
Forgetfulness.
No, that is a different. Now I'm asking the difference between the Krishna and us. What is the difference between Krishna and us? Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is Atma Rama, already said, like, he is self-sufficient. Whereas we are part and parcel of Krishna. You have to understand. There is again a sloka in the Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, 15:7. Mamai Vamsha Jiva Lugabhuta Sanatana. Okay? 15:7. So he says that all the living entity in this material world, they are all my part and parcel. They were struggling with this, all the 6 senses, including the mind, in this material world. What message it gives to us? We are part and parcel of Krishna, and we are, we are dependent. Whereas Krishna is not dependent. He is independent. These are the basics I'm telling you. He is independent. He can do whatever he wants it. Whereas we cannot do whatever we wanted it. Is it not, Prabhu? Today, example, I wanted to be like a Steve Jobs. Is it possible? Krishna lifted Govardhana Giri, I also wanted to lift this two-wheel area. Is it possible? It's not going to happen, right? Because we are minute, he is unlimited. He is an ocean, we are the drop of the ocean. One good thing is that since we are part and parcel of Krishna, qualities between us and Krishna is the same. Qualities of Krishna, whatever he has got, the same quality we have in a minute form, very minute form. And the trouble here is what happens here, since we are a minute, we can illusion. We can, what is the right word for that? Get trapped. Okay, easily we can get trapped. And who is the one who is going to trap us?
Our desire.
There is one more energy of Krishna. We are from where? We are from where?
Marginal.
Marginal energy. There is one more energy of Krishna, that is external energy. External energy is also belongs to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay? In the external, under the external energy, these three modes are there, these three gunas are there. Tamo, Rajo and Sattvic guna. Okay? These gunas will attract us just like that. The day when you came out from your embryo of your mother is already attracted. Mode of passion, track under her control. All your past, the remembrance, everything is gone, done. So as you grow, how you have been treated by your parents or forefathers or association or the school, every day you'll be seeing some new things, right? Your mind started working, I want that, I want this, I have to be like this, I have to be like that, I have to do this kind of qualification, educational, I have to be like that. There are so many things which is coming one after the desires are flowing, like waves. You are totally drowned in that. When you are not able to fulfill the desire which is coming inside, then we will get angry. Oh, I have done masters, I have done PhDs, I have done that, I have done this. I had so much of money, I invested, that has not happened, this has not happened, this utter failure. So you will get angry. Then what will happen when you get angry?
Lose our intellect.
See?
Krodhat bhavati sammoha, sammoha smriti vibhrama, smriti bhransad buddhinasa pranasya.
Very nice. Thank you. See this one. You're right. One. Once the intelligence fails, we are nothing but animal. There is no difference between animal and us. So that is why these three modes are the culprit. What Krishna says in the 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita, his modes are extremely strong. It is not that easy to overtake that or turn down. You simply surrender unto me. Mamekam sharanam vraja. Krishna says, the simplest process. He simply chant. Chanting is what? Krishna, he provided me an opportunity, engage me in your service. That is a request. Oh, internal potency of Krishna. We are talking about potency. Okay. The clear message. Oh, internal potency of Krishna. Please engage me in your service. We are praying every day, every minute. By doing that, what will happen? Krishna, who is situated in everybody's heart, as what? Dharma. He is there in everybody's heart. He is present. He is watching you. He is a neutral. He knows what you are thinking. He knows what you are planning. What is your future plan? And how you came to this material world. Everything he knows. Only thing, we don't know anything. So he gives the day when you trying to understand the Supreme Lord by reading Bhagavad Gita or associating with the devotees, the Paramatma who is situating in your heart, he started looking at you. That's what we wanted it. Attention of Paramatma. Because he is a Swamsa Vistarana, the expansion of the Supreme Lord. He knows everything. So he'll start giving intelligence. So today you have to go to temple, so he gives the intelligence. Okay, go to temple. There you will learn many things. He opens up the way how a part and parcel, a servant can come back, come to the senses, come to the realized in a fashion. Science of self-realization. He opens up, he is helping. That is how life will be successful. Then what will happen when we are struggling in the Rajoguna, Tamoguna, mode of ignorance, no knowledge, nothing, they will rise to the mode of passion once again. Then they'll rise from the mode of passion to the mode of goodness. Mode of goodness is a platform where you can attend the program, where you can regularly hearing Bhagavad Gita, regularly hearing the potencies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then you will understand what is the difference between me and the Supreme Lord, how I am supposed to be, what is my goal of life. Many things connected with the science of self-realization we will understand. Then our road will be clearer, perfect, clearer. Then successfully one fine day, with the help of Krishna, we will get into the pure devotional service. Our life is made. We will go beyond three modes of material nature. Many millions of people in this material world, they are successful in that. Why not we, Prabhu? We have the nectar here. We have all the ways. Why not? And clearly he says, the Krishna says in, okay, for the benefit, I know the future speaker, they are going to speak. There's one beautiful point, where is that? See, in text 40, Bhagavan Vacha, in that one particular sloka, it beautifully says, in Srimad Bhagavatam 1.517, it explains that, you know, Taktasva dharmam charnambujam hare bhajam athapate tato yadi yatra vibhadram ahud amushyakim o varta apto avachatam swadharmataha. This shloka, he says, explanation is so nicely given. If someone gives up all material prospects and take complete shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, there is no loss or a degradation in any way. On the other hand, a non-devotee may fully engage in his occupational duties and yet not gain anything. For material prospects, there are many activities, both scriptural and customary. A transcendentalist, person who goes beyond three modes, transcendentalist, is supposed to give up all the material activities for the sake of spiritual advancement in life, Krishna consciousness. One may, no, that's the point. Up till here it is there. So clearly it is explained. That's why we have. See, that doesn't mean one person who is there in Krishna consciousness, he is not going to become sannyasi. You have to understand. He is not going to be detached, complete all the varnas. No, it's not like that. Being in the family life, being in the grahastha-ashrama, you can really practice, and your children, your grandchildren, they will take Krishna conscious very seriously. Your life is successful, and you are dependent, your wife, children, grandchildren, their life also will become successful. Is it not? Thank you. Hope I have answered your questions. Okay?
Yes, Prabhu. There are lots of questions, but yes, I'll get
No,
it.
while having prasadam, I'll come and sit and discuss.
Thank
you. Hare Krishna. Already worshipped by 10 minutes. I'm sorry, Mataji.